Yeah, obviously I wish we put a few more in that first period where we had a lot of scoring opportunities, and that's something we've been talking a lot about, that we don't have to win games 2-1. We can score more than 2 goals. But I thought we got a lot of momentum in the first period. They took it back a little bit in the second, and then the third was another battle. So when we have those opportunities, we gotta put them in. But also on the back end, I thought Abby Levy had another great game and saved us a few times there, especially in that second period. So obviously, it's a good win for us. They're a good team. They work hard. But we'll take the 3 points.
Questions for Kelly? Kelly, can you just take us through that game-winning goal? You had 13 seconds after they scored. It seemed like you took that puck and you were not going to give it up. So can you just take us through that sequence?
Yeah, I was pretty angry when they tied up the game, so I was just trying to do everything I could to bring some energy back to our team. I think the win was kind of taken out of our sails a little bit. So I think Sid passed it up to me and had the chance to go in and cut across and shoot. So I just did that, yeah. And then it was nice to bring our team up 2-1. So.
How big is it to be a senior leader on this team, to have the roster you have, a lot of young players, first home game, 2-1, close game like that? Does it kind of give them that, like, hey, this is what to expect at Boston College Hockey?
Yeah, it's definitely different playing home versus away, so I think we still had a little first game home jitter, so it's nice to get that first win, and just playing in our building with our fans back was awesome. So I think just getting our first win under our belt at Conti was awesome and a good start. So.
Yeah, that's my question.
Anything else for Kelly? Play them again tomorrow. What's the message to the team going against them tomorrow?
I think we're just going to bury our chances. They have a big ice service up there, so I think just coming out in the first period, scoring some goals early, and set the tone, and just building off today's win. So hopefully we can come out with another win for tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Coach, you talked about the chances in the first period and having those opportunities, especially on the power play. What's the messaging to the team when you run into a hot goaltender like Maria was today?
Yeah, I did think she played well, and I think it's sticking with it. And they did stay positive. Obviously, when you get when they scored that tying goal, it was a little bit of a letdown. But and I think you even said it. That was Kelly Browne being a leader and stepping up to the plate there and making sure that she wasn't going to let us go down. Go into whether it's a tie or whatnot, but she wasn't going to let that hold us back. And I was really proud of her for stepping up in that moment, and obviously a nice play by Sid to pass it up to her, but nice and a nice finish by Kelly. So you got to stick with it. You got to keep pounding pucks home and really be physical in there and try to put pucks in and try to hold people off from keeping them out.
So far this season, 8 different goals scored. You're getting a lot of depth in your roster, something we really haven't seen in years past. Is that more of you have all these players available and ready to go, or is it more of this team is somebody to watch out for?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of depth, and we have a lot of people that can score goals, and I think that's what you're seeing, right? And hopefully we get them rolling even more. But I think we have a great team. I love our team. I think they're great, and they work hard, and we're getting better in places that we need to get better every game, and that's what we're looking for. And I think, when you're put under these situations where they come back and tie it, and that just shows what the character is of your team. And I think we have that. We have that, and we're pushing through these games and showing that. But I think we can now take bigger steps, and we're still working on it. We still got some young. We got a lot of young players that are out there playing and logging a lot of minutes, and so they're learning the college game too. And it's really been, I think a fun start to the season, and we're looking forward to keep going.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thanks.
You mentioned already about, you wish you'd put home a few more chances in the beginning. I think just coming into this game, you only had 1 goal in the power play. But I felt there's a lot of improvement, especially that first one, and obviously your first goal today came 2 seconds after the power play expired. So basically got screwed out of a power play goal. But really, can you just speak to that improvement?
Yeah, Andy, our assistant, has been working with the power plays and moving some things around and trying to figure out what's going to work best. And You know, I thought we had a lot of opportunities. I mean, even 10 shots on our power play, I think that probably, if I had to look back, that would probably like triple any time, you know, in any power plays that we've had. Usually we try to wait and wait for like the best opportunity instead of shooting pucks and trying to get to net. You know, and putting Jillian out there, it was kind of a last-minute switch. She's been in that position before. She's scored goals there before, and she's a veteran player who was able to put one home there for us. And I know, like you said, it was just after the power play, but you know, she's a defenseman for us this year, and we kind of threw her up there in front of that net because I think last year she probably led our team in game-winning goals. So, you know, you got to find ways to score. Sometimes it's a little bit different, but yeah, you know, we want to take advantage of that. Of our power plays, and you know, 4 might be the most we've had all year in a game, and you gotta take advantage of that. We have the players to do it, we have the depth to do it, and hopefully we'll start doing it a little bit more. But I did think I was really pleased with our power plays.
Sticking with special teams, I think probably took a few more penalties than you would have liked, but I think obviously the penalty kill and Abby and goal stood tall. Just can you speak to how kept you in the game? You know, really won't up a goal, taking a penalty could be hurt. You could be,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, definitely, and you know, I think we saw that at Merrimack when they put one in on our penalty kill in the you know, last couple of minutes of the game to get a little bit closer to us. So, you know, I thought the PK was great. Your best penalty killer has to be your goalie, and I can't say enough about Abby Levy and how well she's played for us and the stops that she's made for us in these 4 games. I think she's been absolutely awesome. And, you know, having a goalie like that and being able to make those saves in those big situations really helps your team get going on the other end. And, you know, it can help you relax a little bit in the D zone, maybe sometimes too much. Oh, Abby will get it, you know. So I think we need to, you know, help that mindset a little bit, but she's been great, and I thought our penalty kill was great.
Game against UNH, not looking ahead, but they have such depth against Northeastern Project, Harvard in there. How do you keep the girls focused on this game at hand tomorrow, finishing up this weekend?
Yeah, you know, I think because you know, the game was close today, and I think you can't overlook, like you said, you can't overlook any opponent in our league. Everybody's, you know, beating everybody, and so I think we really just need to stay focused in the moment. Go one game at a time, and that's what we talk about. You know, on to the next game. What are we going to do in this next game? What are our keys that we need to do to beat UNH again? And then we'll move on. You know, and you know, and like I said, they're a good team. Merrimack's a good team. They're scrappy. You know, every team that we're going to play is trying to beat us, right? Like every team is hungry to get a win, and you know, I think we've handled it well so far. You know, you need to keep handling that pressure, and you know, the young kids are learning how to handle that pressure, and the older kids are really stepping up for us. So I think that's been good for us.